and we're at the Montage with Tessa Souter. Welcome back to Rochester.
Oh, thank you for having me again. I'm thrilled to be back.
Never be enough.
Thank you. No, I love this festival. I love it. It was my first ever festival that I ever did, I think.
Really?
Yes, and I had that little artist pass, and I was so thrilled with it. It was really, I've still got it, in fact, at home.
We're speaking with Tessa Souter here on Jazz 90.1. Tessa, you have such an amazing life journey. Writer, single parent, now jazz singer. Could you even imagine 20 years ago where your life would be and where it would take you?
Maybe 20 years ago, but definitely not like 30 years ago. No, for sure. I really didn't. I mean, it was a little fantasy of mine, but, you know, you don't expect, it's a bit like winning the lottery or something like that, that kind of fantasy.
Tessa, what I love about your singing and your choice of material, you love taking songs from the 60s, those classic rock tunes that people know, and you do a totally different 180 on them in terms of put a nice, cool arrangements with them. And all of a sudden people are like, I don't know this song. All of a sudden you start singing, oh my God, it's Creamer. Oh my God, it's this tune. I didn't think I could be done this way. How did you come up with those great arrangements?
I started doing the Cream song long time ago, maybe, 15 years ago or something. And then I kind of retired it. So it had that same end that it has, that ending in 7, I think it is. I can't even remember now. But then I kind of retired the song because I did it every time I performed. I was like, no, I'm tired of it now. But then Jason, the guitar player on that album, Obsession, came up with this cool kind of guitar picking-y kind of African sort of sound, and that kind of, I thought, oh, all right, then I'll bring it out of retirement and do it again. So it was kind of a mix, that arrangement. John Hart, another guitar player, actually came up with the end, and then Jason gave it that cool kind of vibe, and I picked the song a long, long time ago before I knew anyone, because my brother wanted me to do it.
We're speaking with Tessa Souter here on Jazz 90.1. Your other passion, writing. I know you never gave it up. So are you still, I guess I should ask, what are you writing about these days?
Well, I did give it up because it's like having two centers of the universe. It's really hard to do something that matters so much, kind of, and takes up so much energy and time. So I don't do it very often. Very, very occasionally somebody will call me, a travel editor will call me and say, can you give us 8 cool places to hang out in New York or something? And so I'd love to do those because they're easy. But anything that requires huge amount of focus and research, and I just can't anymore.
We're speaking with Tessa Souter. Tessa, we love your live performance. There's so much energy, there's so much joy and passion. Where does that come from?
Oh my goodness. Well, I've had a lot of life and many, many experiences, good and dreadful. And I think they all go inside and live inside you. And somehow when you're doing music, it gives a little kind of tunnel to let them out. Sometimes I don't even recognize. I don't give them a name, the feelings. They just come out.
Speak with Tessa Souter here on Jazz 90.1 as we come out. 2 shows tonight, 6 and 10 o'clock. Tessa, welcome again back to Rochester. We love you so much.
Thank you, Derrick. I love you too.